Hi, it's John Flynn with Copley Advertising. Today we're going to talk about how to keep the good employees, because if you don't, you're screwed. All right, we all know the job market's really hard out there. Companies try to hire workers, and guess what? It's hard. Good ones are going fast. Speed, ladies and gentlemen, you need speed out there, right? And that 20-page report you got to download and fill out on your mobile phone when you're sitting at McDonald's ain't gonna do it. So what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Well, the easiest thing to do and the most painful to do if it happens is your present good employees. You take your really look around and go, these are the people that are really good. I really love these employees. Well, what happens if one walks in the door and says, I quit? And then you cry, then you offer them more money, and you give them a new title, and they're still gone. They're like, no, it's not, because it's not about that, is it? Not about that. It's about they're going to go to somebody who's going to give them all the same money and title, so you lost there, but is going to develop them, right? Is going to give them projects they're interested in to have total control over, right? They're going to subsidize, projects in their life that they think is important. What are you going to do? You're going to do nothing like you always do. So you have to think about these things now, right? Think about them now, not only with the people you have now, but part of the package for bringing the new people in, right? New people are great because, you can get them from the start and kind of build them up. But, what's the worst thing we do with new employees? Onboarding. We suck at onboarding, okay? The time that it's like you should be molding a new employee, right? When they're so vulnerable, right? And this is the time you could play big daddy, big mommy, and then go in and hold their hand and then work with them on their strengths and weaknesses and really make a difference that's going to last for 10, 20 years. You blow it. Yep. You go in your office and say, have a good day at work, and you're just like, I hope you work hard today. Moron. So anyway, once again, we're returning to our friends from Britain, the Recruiting Times, because, they know their stuff over there in the recruiting land in England. I'm not going to argue with those people. They write well and they know what they're saying. Petrified. So anyway, now how do you handle this? How do you handle some simple ways to keep valuable members on your team? A, you improve the performance review process. What does that mean? Well, the employee review process is absolutely inane. So, you look at your calendar and go 2 weeks until my review, and it's like you start, taking, Rolaids, or, you don't make Rolaids, but Tums and things, and your stomach hurts, and you go through kinds of scenarios in your brain. It's absolutely stupid, okay? It's stupid on all ends. So, what do? You sit down with them and you actually say, hey, how can we help you, right, develop in this company? What do we need to do? What projects do you like to work on? Are you working on them enough? What do you hate to do, right? What skill set can we help you with? Is it something that, we can get you more training? We can bring a one-on-one person in? I mean, we don't mean something that's like, really sucky, because sucky stuff sucks. I mean, really. So, we could bring someone and give you some strategies for it. Maybe that'll help you, That would be fine. But, what can we really do, that is, here to help your growth experience, because we want you to grow. Okay, we want you to take that next step, and please tell us how we could do that. Do you want to work 1 day a week from home, 2 days a week from home? Would that help you? Some people don't love it office. And kind of, clear your head a little bit if you did that. You want to do that? That's fine. Why don't you take a trip? Why do you, I know you got vacation time, but why don't you take a couple days and go? What do you like to do? Ski? That's right, to ski. Well, go ski. Go ski for a couple days and come back. Maybe that'll loosen things up a little bit. But please, I want you to talk to me. I want you to be able to come in and sit down and have a cup of coffee and just You don't have to say anything. Just sit, relax, and, let me, hey, how am I doing? How are you doing? Great. I'll tell you. And then, we'll be like, hey, I'm not sure how am I going to get to A to B. And I'm like, well, let's talk about that. How do you want to go? How would you want to go to A to B? See, you have to do this stuff now, okay? This is part of the stuff that you have to do. This is the new review. I won't even go into the old horrible process of, narcissism, But anyway, so, the training process, we talked about, again, so much you could do. And, here's one. Reward good performance. Yeah, we really suck at that. Yeah, reward good performance. So it's like, it's not a reward like, hey, Sally, you got Sally had good shoes. Once a year you give like people a comment, good job with that typewriter, Sally. That should last them for like 5 years. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's once a month, how's this off the top of my head? Once a month, why don't we have an ice cream party at 4? Right? We're bringing all the ice cream party. We'll bring vegan ice cream for me. Full Moon Boston. So, and then we'll bring it all in and we'll have hot fudge and whipped cream and everybody will be happy. And then you get the big ball of ice cream and then you get up there and go, when I make an announcement, here are the 5 employees, that just blew it away this month with just, I can't say enough. Here's Sally. She did this and she did that, and it was unbelievable, and just great. And we love Sally. We want Sally to stay here forever. And we're gonna. And then you go down the list and down the list and down the list, and then you say, hey, listen, you're all doing a great job out there. Really, really happy to be with you guys. I want you guys to feel open. I want you to come in and talk to me. I'm here for you. If you think you did a good job and I missed you, right? Please don't harbor a resentment, okay? Please don't go back to the desk and go, I can't believe you missed me. Come in my office. Send me an email. Feel better. And come in and talk to me. And I'll say, I'm sorry I missed you. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. Don't lose your good employees. They'll cost you, I'm not kidding, $50,000 to try to get one. It may not be as good, too. 50 G's. John Flynn, Copley Advertising.